150 and 120. See, I heard
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I don't
already
know.
bought the fucking 73.
I don't know, but everybody has their own
either.
like, little sweet spot, I guess. I don't fucking know. But then
Right,
people
I
like
didn't know either.
like progressions. I don't know, dude. It's fucking wild.
Well, see, I know with like grow back. Hey, now this is a question I got. Because like I know when you're doing bubble hash, if you're using, doing it with the water and ice, you step up. But now if I'm doing it with fucking dry ice, do I need to do all that, or can I just use the fucking one bag and go with that? You know what I'm saying? Like go to a 25 and just fucking start.
All right, so we're live, boys.
Shaking that.
All right.
Welcome to Cariboo Hart TV on this beautiful, cold fucking January. Like to welcome everybody. Happy Friday night. Hope you're smoking, enjoying the night. Pass it around to everybody. Tell me what you're smoking. Pass it on to the next guy. We'll send it off to you, Dick Pick. What's up, dude? What you smoking on?
What's up, fellas? I got some Best Friend OG. It's some of Jinx proof stuff. It's actually pretty good. I got it from the local dispensary, and I was actually really surprised at the quality of flower they gave me. I've been wanting to try some of Jinx proof stuff, so that was the reason I got that strain. And it's really nice. And then we had picked up some Magic Melon dabs, and that shit was wild, man. Some live resin. And that stuff was phenomenal. I got a couple dabs up to that, and I really want to like hide that shit. You know what I mean? That's the stuff like you want to hide and forget about, and then find one day and be like, "Fuck yeah, man, I got that still. All right."
Old school highs. Drizzit, what's up, dude? Good to see you.
What's going on, buddy?
Got the bat weed symbol up.
Better believe it. Today we're smoking on some chocolate skunk, Ethos chocolate skunk, and mixture with some wedding cake. And then I'm, of course, putting some lemon berry butter on the top of it.
Boy.
Yeah, nice. Little sauce. A little sauce on the top.
Yeah, sauce.
Shit, yeah, let's pass it on. Ricky Bobby, what's up, dude? What you got going on? I know you smoking dabs, dude. What's up?
Just me?
That would be you.
Okay, yeah. Right now, fucking some, what the fuck is it? Arise. Sorry, I'm so fucking high on that goddamn. I just smoked some.
I can tell.
Couple dabs of fucking sour diesel, man. My heart's going 100 fucking miles an hour right now. So, I'll pass it on.
Sounds like you better dip into some indica.
Yeah, no shit. I don't have none. I gotta press some. So.
Hey, that's a good problem to have. I ain't got none. I gotta press it.
Yeah.
I can see that now, right? You tonight, dude. What's up, man? What you smoking on?
Ooh, where's Uncle at?
We talking to you, Keeper. What's up,
Is that
dude?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What you smoking
Got
on
a little
tonight?
bit of crescendo.
Ooh.
I
Little
don't know if
ethos.
you guys can see that.
Ooh, hey.
Little battery. Tasting good. What's good to
Blue
see
dream too.
you? Ooh. That's
Right
nice.
on.
Hell yeah. Sweet Johnny, what's up, dude?
What's going on, guys?
Look, you're walking around making me dizzy. What's going on?
Oh, I jumped on sooner than I thought. I'm headed down to my smoke room.
What you smoking
Right
on?
on.
I'm smoking on that sour punch still.
Okay, sour punch still. Heard that shit. Cariboo Hart TV, Cariboo Hart Organics, my man. Last but definitely not least, the man with the show, the man with the plan. How you doing, brother? What you smoking on?
Right now I'm just dabbing on some rosin that I pressed with a buddy that come over last weekend. Pressed up some of that crunch berry, same stuff that Rick grew his last go around, but just a different grower growing it. And so we ended up pressing that into rosin, and it turned out pretty decent. I gotta say, I like it. Just getting effed up over here.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Good.
Good stuff. Friday night lights.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the link posted to Cannabis right now.
Yeah. What are you smoking on, Terp? What's that rolled up?
This is some headband cross
That's
88
a
Afghani.
that's
It's
an Afghani
fucking-
headband. Fuck yeah, man. That sounds
It's
dope.
phenomenal. Yeah. So I love this one.
Yeah.
This one makes me not give a fuck about a lot of shit.
I did. Fuck, I
And
need some of that
I need a lot
ASAP.
more of that in my life these days.
Yeah. I think they should hand that out with the stimulus package.
You know, I didn't see any of that until the very end. So I don't want to
Yeah.
get into none of the politics shit tonight anyway. We're getting fucked up. Leave that
Yeah,
shit at
let's
the
do it.
fucking
Let's do
door.
it. Hey, is there like a gong we can ring that'll make you eat another gummy?
Oh yeah, I just heard it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was showing that big ass bag. I was wondering how far I can get him into it tonight.
I've got a bullhorn back here.
There you go.
I'm working on this right now.
All right.
What are you guys working on? Shit. What are you smoking on? I'd be smoking on these.
Raw.
Yeah, I'm getting some more of them fucking them King Palms, dude, that you sent me. Them fucking things are.
Hey, those are the shit, man. I love those.
Them are,
They're
man.
so smooth.
I never
Yeah,
had
those are
one until
pretty
you
dope.
sent me those.
Every time I'm in the smoke shop, whoever comes in and they try to get papers or anything, I'm like, I sell them for
Hey,
them.
you know Samoans and Tongans and Polynesians have been smoking out of them motherfuckers for years. Since ancient millennia, they've been smoking out them motherfuckers. It's
Well,
not
there you
new.
go.
It's just new to everybody else.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, I'd like to give a shout out to Caribou, man. That package landed today. I'm excited about growing them seeds.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad that made its way down to you, Johnny. I hope you have some fun with that. Did you get the set list of what was in there that I sent you?
Yep, I got it all. I screenshotted it. I wrote it all down. That way I'll know for sure. Thank you, man.
Awesome. Yeah. When you unpack the vial, just hold the paper up beside it and it's top to bottom, just like it is in the vial, and he'll get it there. It's,
Sounds good.
it makes
It looks pretty simple.
what I tried to do is give you and all the guys that I knew were kind of in your area, give you all something a little bit different and give you a few extras. So if you want to trade around amongst each other's, you got that option too.
Yeah.
I'll be posting lots of pictures of them.
I can't wait to see him. There's a couple of people, one guy in Australia that wants to get his hands on some of my stuff, and another guy in the UK, a couple guys down in Florida. Like, it's some pretty exciting climates to see your stuff growing in.
Oh yeah.
Where's Blazing Asian at?
I'm not sure. I sent him a link not too long ago. I'm still just trying to type all the stuff into the Cannabis link here, and so people I can pick up on that and start streaming with us if they want.
Hey, Johnny, them plants are looking kind of good, huh? It's starting to get a little frost down there.
Yeah, they are.
You got the heater on down there tonight, man?
Let's see them.
They're sleeping. They go to bed at 5 o'clock
now,
at night.
huh?
But no, it stays about 70, 72 degrees in there all the time.
The whole day?
With my humidity at about 45.
How many weeks into flower are you?
This Tuesday was week 5, and that Girl Scout goes 9 to 10 weeks. So I got about 4 or 5 more weeks.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah, they come a long way from just a little bit of time I was out there.
Right? Long ways.
God damn.
Yeah, I didn't realize how frosty they all were till my brother came over today, and his camera works a lot better than mine. He just made me decide I'm getting an iPhone so I can get a nice camera.
It's all about the angle, the lighting, the timing, and the shake in the hand that day.
Right.
Best time to get pictures are right after you get blasted off with straight indica. and you're trying to decide whether or not you want to get off the couch and go to the fridge or just sit there for another second. That moment is your most still moment. It's a great time for a picture.
Oh
You
yeah.
plan it out right, you can sit on a crate and then hit that fucker and then be like, yep, taking the picture now. I'm fucking baked.
You look
So
baked.
fucking high, dude. I'm not smoking no more fucking dabs of sour diesel. Fuck that. My brother can keep that shit.
All right, so let's talk about new stuff on deck. Who's got babies? Who's popping seeds? Who's growing who? Who's your favorite grower at the moment, or breeder, I should say? And let's talk about that.
NASCAR.
I mean, everybody that knows me obviously knows that I'm a huge fan of Katsu. Shout out to Katsu Bluebird and Katsu Seeds because I fucking love it. And then shout out to Irie Genetics and Ross Jeff. Both phenomenal genetics, both phenomenal people. Just from social interaction online and stuff, it's been nothing but a positive experience, both spiritually and personally. Just from the work, and it shows in the work that comes out. So,
Amen
what about
to that.
you, Big? What you popping? What you going? Oh, you got something in your mouth right now. Sorry.
Prom all over again.
Now you're joking on it.
Yeah, that was prom. Jeez, oh Pete. No, I got two New York State of Minds going right now. That's from World Trade Genetics. One of my local gromies hooked me up with those beans. That was pretty cool of him. That's Washington Heights Haze.
What made you choose to grow that? Was there a medical benefit or?
Honestly, I like the Do-si-do strain. I've liked that. And then I'm a huge sativa haze fan. And I was kind of interested by this Washington Heights haze that's crossed with the Do-si-do 18. So there's two main phenotypes within it. I talked to the breeder on Instagram and he was like, you got the two different varieties of two different phenos. One's a lot more sativa. It's supposed to stretch a lot more and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad I got both of them so I can experience both of them through the flower and stuff. So there's that. I'm kind of new to all this. But some of the people I've been following a lot lately is Jinx Proof. You know what I mean? I've been watching a lot of his stuff. I really like the work he does with the autistic community and stuff like that. That's
awesome.
Yeah, that's some really good stuff, man, because there's so much unknown with that, and there's so much correlated into, other things. So yeah, that. And of course I've been listening to a lot of the Ross Jeff Grow From Your Heart podcast and stuff like that. And I'm really impressed with him as just kind of a person. So I'm definitely looking into that more and more. I see of his genetics being grown, it's pretty quality stuff from what I've seen. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to delve into that territory one of these days.
Oh yeah. Didn't you just get some what's the other ones? Some chest banger or something like that.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. So my buddy at Blazing Asian, we got him all set up. We've got 4 of the Chongo terpene titties from Uncle Skunkle over there at Chestbanger Genetics. We got one of the sour diesels you sent, that feminized sour diesel. We're gonna press the fuck out of that one, I guess, since you over there space cadet off that shit.
Yeah, my face is stuck.
What else do we got? We got that Forum Stomper in there, the Otto from Mephisto Genetics. We got shout out to Bread for the North. He shot down some Velvet Pie cross with Grapes of the Hash. We got 2 of those going. I think one didn't make it. They both germinated, but I don't think one made it in there. So we've got one of those for sure, and that wraps up that.
You already popped them chest bangers?
No, I'm giving 5 for the giveaway. I'm gonna do that giveaway that everybody's doing. I'm gonna put 5 in there.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
What about you, Drizzt? What you popping? What you got
Well,
on deck?
I've got. I was gonna do next. I have some wedding cake autoflower feminines from Coastal Mary. She shot them to me just as a gift, and I was like, "Wow, thank you."
Amazing.
So I was gonna do those next. They're autos. I think they're only. I think they're only like 6 weeks or something, and they're done. So it's not going to be that long of a grow. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that, but I got a lot of stuff in here. I just haven't decided what to grow after that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Sounds like you better get a plan together. Looks like Indica B joined us too. What's up, dude? What you got going on? What you smoking on? How you doing, man?
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Showing up late, but it's been a fucking hectic couple of days, but smoking on some what is this here? Smoking on some Blueberry Rift tonight. Oh. And then they just got this in London Mints number 2. Heavy indica, man. I like it a lot. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's something new they had at the dispensary, so I picked up an 8 to try it, man. It's fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Besides being dry as shit, but it's good, you know. Yeah, that's about it, man. Just working my ass off down in the garden. Just flipped the flower today, so yeah, start flower today, and the wife topped the orange gasm, both the orange gasms tonight. Got all 24 clones that I cut started to root, so we're on day 6 now.
24 clones, huh?
Yeah, man.
Ready,
Yeah.
huh?
So, hey, man, I always take extra because you never know, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I guess some people will get some gifts, and yeah, that's about it, man. And not in too much detail, but I got a pretty important phone call the other day, 2 days ago. So I've been so busy and I've been kind of MIA on the chat and stuff. But I closed on a pretty huge deal for Coke Farms, pretty big investment. So got a pretty good chunk of money coming my way to invest in this business and hopefully go full steam. So
Congratulations, brother. Good for
thank
you.
you, man.
Good
Yeah,
for you.
it was actually believe it or not, it was actually my old manager that where I worked. It wasn't my boss, but he was like my supervisor, and he knows what I do, and you know, loves my product, and he actually called me, and he's like, "So you ain't looking for another job or nothing?" I'm like, "Absolutely not, man." I said, I left, bro. Like I wasn't playing games, dude. You know, and I said, I'm done, dude. I'm going full steam cannabis and making this my life and my dream. And yeah, he respect that. And so we had a long conversation, and yeah, I closed the deal last night at pretty late last night, but I closed a pretty big deal with him. So I'm looking forward to that, you know.
Right on. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to another conversation about this with you later. I'd like to know a little more. So
absolutely, man.
That's good stuff. Good to know. Hey, I'd like to welcome Hurt and Albertan tonight. He's here with us tonight. It's good to see you, brother. We always talk online. We always hear from you. Love your work. What you got going on? What you smoking? What you growing? How you doing?
Thanks for having me. I thought I'd join you and see how you guys are all doing. Just smoking on some homegrown dosey dose right now, and mixing in with some of the space dose that I ended up reading it with. And yeah, that's about it. Just thought I'd come and smoke.
Hell yeah, man.
It's
Right on,
smoke.
dude.
Sounds like some good smoke.
Yeah, it does. That does
Keeper
sound.
of Strains, what's up, dude? What you growing? What you got going? Oh, he's still here. You good?
Oh, I'm just still running that cream cookies and some lemon skunk.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's what I got right now. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna run next. I don't really know.
Huh. Well, right on. Well, let us know if there's something we got laying around that you wanna grow. I got a plethora of stuff laying around. If you want something, I'll definitely send something your way. So love to get some of this headband Afghani in your hands to play with. So I'm gonna feminize some when I do. I'll send them your way. So.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah,
Right
that's
on.
yeah, another thing too. Yeah, down in the garden, transplanted tonight. Me and the wife. So popped 5 Dragon Punch by Irie Genetics. So we're gonna pheno hunt those out, see what we get. 3 Skunk Hero BX2s. Those are feminized by Ethos. And then shout out to Adam. We all know him from Cannabis. I got the 5 regs from him. His seed there, the Granddaddy Garlic. So those all made it, man. They all popped. They all germinated. So yeah, so full success on this run once again. 100% germination on everything. So yeah, I'm stoked to see what we find, and then we're gonna be diving into that nice goodie bag you sent me, Terp. We're gonna get a bunch of those getting germinated and things of those natures. Since I'm getting this this investment, I'll be able to put a little bit more money downstairs, so I'll be able to have a little area for that. So I'm looking forward to that too as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Nice.
yeah, a lot of shit going on.
I'm pretty excited. I got a couple of things like from my 2 favorite breeders that I got going next in line and stuff. Obviously, I'm breeding a couple of Katsu stuff right now already. So, but next up for flower, I got a female wedding toast from a collab he did with Raw Genetics with their burnt toast, and so I'm pretty excited about that. That's next up for him. That I think is going to be a pretty good little grow. And then I got a really beautiful Space Force that I believe is a female. I flipped it, and she was showing pre-flower, so I threw her back into veg and repotted her and hit her with a really good tea, really good microbe tea and beneficial tea, and she's already loving life. So that one's going to be really good. I filmed her at the same time too, so I kind of got everything done all at one time, and that one's. I'm really excited about that one. Really good growth. So I thought it was going to be a male for sure, honestly. So the fact that it was a female is fantastic. And then that wedding toast is looking really fantastic too. It's looking like it's going to be of the more of the indica dominant variety, which is going to come from Katsu, I imagine. So I'm excited about that one. That one should taste pretty good. So, what about you, Sweet Johnny? What you got going on, dude?
Well, like I said, this is really only my second grow, and the Girl Scouts cookies is all I knew, and she's been a temperamental little filly for me, but I'm glad I learned on her because it's taught me patience with the rest, you know, and now I stumbled into some real good genetics. I got some Shredder in the house. I got some Lemon Jeffrey. I got Pina Swirl, White Widow, that Peanut Butter Breath. I mean, I'm getting a pretty nice little lineup. Oh, and my 2 favorite that I'm looking forward to seeing in my room right now that are going is that Sour Diesel. She's looking, man. I can't quit looking at that picture I took of her today. She looks beautiful. And then I got that Bog Sour Bubble. I made sure I took 3 clones off that before I threw that into flower. So I'm excited about that. And then I don't have nothing going into flower for the next week and a half, and then each week after that I'll have Pina Swirl going out there, and I'll have in-house Platinum Garlic. And I can't remember what the other one is, but I'm just so thankful to be. I don't know nothing about breeders yet, but I'm glad to finally get this area genetics because I could see the quality difference between my Girl Scout and that, you know. And before I didn't think I'd be able to see that kind of genetic stuff. You know, when I'd hear all you guys talking about it, I'm thinking to myself, what are they talking about? But I'm catching on
You got
now.
any Katsu in your lineup?
Huh?
You got any Katsu in your lineup?
No, I don't.
I think that you're gonna find his stuff a lot like Irie Genetics too. So that can be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah, I got some jinx proof too. I mean, I got so much to decide between. Right now, my main focus before I go popping anything, because I got so much in down here, is I'm thinking about my outdoor grow. You know, I want to plant something for this Midwest that could take a good beating, you know, from the weather and that. And so I'm planning my outdoor right now. I started planning it.
Cool. Well, you better start looking for strains that have really good structure. So outdoor, you want that oak-like structure. It's going to take that wind. It's going to take, you know, deter from bugs. You know, you don't want a soft-bodied meristem that's an open highway to bugs and pests. You know, so keep that stuff in mind. Looking into outdoor.
I know for sure one of them that I'm throwing out, and I know Bubba, or I know it grows good here, is pre-1998 Bubba Kush. So,
yeah, that's Katsu, pre-98 Bubba.
Yeah,
that was his clone. So
That's all dirt.
I'm gonna throw that outside. So, and I'm other plant inside though.
Yeah, we got the pre-98 Bubba Kush that's grown by grassroots in our dispensary. It's typically dry by the time it gets to me, but after a day or two in a jar with a Bavita pack, you know, I can get some of those terpenes back and get that deep noted flavor in there. It's fucking fantastic. Bubba Kush is one of my favorite varieties. It's no hidden thing to anybody. I fucking love that shit. The taste of it, even like I don't know if you've ever had it in those in the distillates, in the live rosin distillates. Oh man, that fucking flavor there. That's one you don't forget. You know, that sweet woody tone on the tip of your tongue when you hit that thing. You never forget it. So
hell yeah, man.
But anyways, what else is going on?
Tell you one that I would like to get. I would like to get a hold of some Dragon Flame genetics. Man, every time I see a picture of their stuff, that shit looks really good. But every time I see the seeds in the plate, man, they're expensive as hell.
They're down there in Hawaii, aren't they?
Dizzy.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Dizzy.
Yeah. They grow some crazy ass shit down there. They said they can get up to 3 harvests off one plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a thing on him on Future Cannabis Project.
Yeah, he yeah, if you want, Dizzy, email me, DM me later, man. I'll send you some, dude. I got a fuck ton of Dragon Flame genetics, man.
Okay,
hey, Indica, I still ain't got them. I haven't sent them beans out yet, dude. I ain't sent out anything yet. I'm getting on it, dude. I'll get them to you.
He been over there
I want to
pressing
tell
all his
everybody
weed all night.
I want to tell everybody, man, you know, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to have to take off early. A phone call I had was my partner, and he's scared of raccoons. We just set a couple traps up in the attic of our grow area and shit. And I guess there's one of them going off, and so I got to go handle that, man. So
you better eat some gummies.
You got
part
the
of the
most
fucking
wild
deal, man.
I've ever heard.
There you go, bro.
Part of the deal, man. You know,
Hey,
so it is what it is. But
Sticky Bob,
What's up?
make sure you smoke them out first, man.
Oh, I know. I seen that. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that, but I'm
that
definitely
raccoon out first before you let him go, man.
Fuck yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Trash panda,
yeah.
right?
Throw a bunch of trim in the trash can and set it on fire, and then fucking put the trash can in the fucking bowl of the attic and just smoke the out. Put a fucking steak on tie a steak on a stick after you do that, and just fucking put it up in the hole and leave it out.
Dude, I just said it. I just set this trap like maybe an hour and a half ago with some peanut butter, one of them little packs of peanut butter, man.
Shit, you lucky you didn't catch me. Peanut butter's good as hell.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man. There's never just one of them, though.
I know. Well, I was up in the attic, dude, and there's fucking shit everywhere too. I'm trying to find where they're getting in. I can't find where the fuck they're getting in at, man. And it's such a tight ass space, dude. It's gonna
have
be
to
a
sleep
project.
out up there, man. Camp out.
Yo, Cariboo, what you got?
I was already fucking worried about going
How's your
up there.
babies doing?
Huh?
Oh, I was asking Caribou what babies he's got going on.
Oh, okay.
I've
Well,
got,
hey guys,
Peace out,
you guys
dude.
have a good one, man, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right.
Hi, bro.
see you, Bob. Thanks for joining us, my brother.
Yep, you guys have a
Take
good night,
care,
man.
brother Bob.
Hey, Hurt and Alberta, man. Good seeing you. Good meeting you, man. For a quick second,
Good night, brother.
Keeper of the Strange. What's up, bro? Sweet Johnny. What's up, my brother? Sorry I said hi to nobody, man, really, but I'm bye, guys, man.
Thank you, Bob.
Y'all have a good one, man. Smoke down for me.
Peace, love, respect, bro.
Have a great night,
Absolutely.
brother.
Same here, brother. Later, y'all.
Hey, bro.
So for my babies right now, I've got they still got the 5 arises. They're coming along doing nicely. Those got transplanted last week or weekend, and then same with the cat's piss that I'm doing in the cocoa. I can't remember if I flipped the my violators yet. The last time we talked. But that's pretty exciting. So within like any day now, I should be able to start determining sex on those, which is exciting. And for anybody that isn't already aware, that's violator crossed with Chemdog Afghani F2 pollen. So, and I just thought, violator is just real popular in our area, but I'm like, I believe it is all the same cut that everybody has around here. And I want to like gangster it up with maybe some like Chemdog Fuely lines or something like that. See if you can really spruce it and make it bushier too. Because the cut I had is pretty stringy, very sativa-ish, right? And if you can't make it bigger and better, why not? So
Yeah.
I look at that.
Shit, look at this fat little bitch behind me. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
I inserted some those soft rubber ties used for LSD.
Yep.
Like those soft rubber sticks. Well, I find those work a little better than popsicle sticks because they're easier to pull out,
Yeah.
But I already had to insert a couple of those in there because that thing is so resinous. It's just like I don't want to cut that open and find a surprise, So I put something in there early, but she's chunky.
Yeah,
She's chunky pregnant too.
I think I should be able to finish up cutting all my OGs, or maybe even tonight when this we'll get let out for the show here. That'd be all right because I'm excited, so excited for something new to smoke. So we cut down a couple testers last weekend, so they're a little bit closer to being half-assed cured-ish, so I can smoke something other than slurricane. It's gonna be the happiest day.
I'm looking forward to that.
Beautiful. Mostly just looking forward to having to not listen to me bitch and whine about smoking slurricane, right?
Hey, I'm excited to try that. I haven't tried that one yet.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I like it.
I've heard good things about it.
We got it from in-house. My buddy Myrtle Man there got the seeds. He's the first one that I know of in the area to bring in high-end genetics, and so that was like a keeper one that we got. But
that dude's pretty dope. That lamb spread you gave me is looking mighty fine.
Yeah, man. I know he's cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
He's one of those like quiet, just rather hang back in the shadows kind of guys. But that dude is an absolute class act. I can tell you that. One of the best coworkers I've ever had.
Did you get one of those super dark
phenos? It's dope.
Say again?
Did you get one of those super dark phenos?
Of which?
Of the slurricane?
Yeah. It's
purple. Yeah, I think I've seen some of those turn on like almost black. They're beautiful.
Yeah, and then if you fuck with it and lower your temperatures a little bit during bloom, then you can really turn it out dark. It was
beautiful flower.
A little over a year ago. I remember we cropped some, and my bloom room was cold. I was fighting temperatures, and when the IT department was trimming it up, like the finger hash was purple rubbing off.
Ooh-wee.
It was cool as hell to see.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I wonder if those have you seen those ones that get like the purple stems and the trichomes? Like those strains. I wonder what do those squish like?
I'm not sure. I haven't had the chance to squish those yet, but it would be really cool if you could get some color in there. I've squished slurricane when it's not it's still a little bit wet, and you get some purple in there with the water content.
Cannabinoids are volatile.
Yeah.
Or cannabinoid heads are volatile, and that goes up the stem. So
Yeah.
the heads are what you're collecting, really, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think you'd get any of that color in there. I don't know.
You're right. Yeah. Does it ever go up all the way to the
That's
head?
not. Don't hold me against that. Before anybody throws me any hate now, I apologize. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I'm real ignorant to all that. That's why I ask a lot of questions about it, because I'm really fascinated by that shit. So like, I don't
I'm
know
reading
if
about
I've
a lot of
ever
that
seen
stuff.
it like, I
I'm
don't think I've ever seen it like penetrate the trichome head. Does it like, has that ever happened? Like, will the purple travel all the way up in there into the head of it? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I've seen them completely fucking saturate it before.
Yeah.
And they're probably really high in anthocyanins or whatever. So
Tell you what, did you see those ones Fumidor had? Man, those things were purple all the way up to the tip.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
That looks great.
That looks nice. What's that, Terp?
that is chocolate lava cake by Katsu.
That's what you're sending off, yeah?
Do what now?
You're sending that off to get tested?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are they hitting you up to test at?
What's that?
What are they hitting
So
you up
any
to test?
facility that's in your state, wherever you're at, that state will have testing facilities that you'll be able to you go and you set up with them, and they have certain times where you can drop off whatever samples. You can drop off fresh samples that they dry for you, or give them dried samples, or whatever the case may be. So
Yeah, I mean, what did they charge you for that?
you know, it varies. I can't say too much, but it's roughly going to cost around a couple $100, I imagine, if you're going to test it for THC, CBD, terpenes, and then those tests go even deeper. Pesticides.
Right. I know you
et cetera,
can
et cetera.
get really detailed, and it costs you like $500-600 to get super detailed stuff. But I mean, just in general, I know it's like those sex tests; those are like $15 a piece.
I personally won't test for pesticides because I don't use any pesticides in that environment where they would be introduced to that. Not only that, I use a full inoculated environment, with beneficials and the right beneficials too. I'm starting to learn about SF, HP, and HP and stuff, and how to use them and implement them. So that alone right there tells me that my plant is healthy. It keeps viruses away. It keeps other things away, along with a plethora of other good practices that help that along. So
Yeah, I was just wondering, because
I would say about, just to get THC, CBD, and terpenes, probably a couple $100 for probably just THC. Your first one probably gonna be around $125, $150, depending on the facility. I would search out a medical facility, a third party medical facility, so to speak, or make sure you know who the chemist is that's doing it. Is like a legit dude. So
right.
yeah. Sometimes
I don't have that kind of money.
Sometimes you can go to
anyway.
universities too, and some of them kids learning in them universities and stuff, especially in legal states, might even be more than willing to have you if I could try and test it for free for you, just so they can practice for themselves.
Right. Yeah.
I can't wait to get a microscope and learn a little more. There's a book that I'm going to look into, and when I get a microscope, I'm going to try and figure a few things out. I like playing with science.
You look like a mad scientist there, Terp.
I just I don't know. Life is fun. So sometimes people aren't always fun, but plants and organisms are always fun.
Absolutely.
It's pretty quiet in here. and I'm stoner and shit. So somebody's gonna
That's
have
why
to.
I'm fucking stuck like Chuck took that dab a couple minutes ago and fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
about
it's
that time.
8:45. It's about time for me to go to bed anyway. You know, I got to get up by like 3:30 in the morning. So
I got to be up to read all your posts at 3:30 in the morning.
yeah,
I like reading them all in the morning. I love your memes and stuff. I look forward to them every morning. So
that's cool. I'm glad you get enjoyment out of it. I mean, I do it because I want people to get enjoyment out of it. I originally started because Sweet Johnny told me he looked forward to it all the time.
Yeah, fuck it, man.
Makes my day, brother.
Indica B, I'll DM you probably tomorrow on those Dragon Flames. Thank you very much, brother.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, DM me tomorrow, man. I don't know off the top of my head what I got, but I got a ton of seeds because I
think anything that they had I've seen is good looking. I mean, it looks really well, man. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So yeah. DM me, man, and I'll check tomorrow too, sometime in the morning too, and I'll once you message me, I'll let you know what I got. So.
All right, sounds good, brother. Thank you very much.
Absolutely,
I'll see
brother.
all you gentlemen later.
Absolutely, brother.
Good seeing you, man.
Brother.
Keep an eye on them chongos. I like that little gnome Hurtin' Albertan's got. Little garden gnome.
Yeah,
cool,
pretty
man.
badass.
Hey, leave the gnomes alone. They're there to protect your garden.
There we go. They're cool little motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Have to give me a couple of those, I think, man. For the bit.
You gotta watch out for those dirty little fucking trolls. Them gnomes are fucking.
Oh yeah, the trolls in the.
Hell yeah, man. I put some mint plants, man, down in my garden the other day. Those are doing fucking beautiful, man.
I just put Luke Skywalker in my garden. He's just in there, just fucking like saving it up.
Yeah, but mint's good for pesticides, man. Like pest management, man, to keep pests away, shit like that. You know what I mean? Certain things. There's a lot of beneficials to it.
Yeah, I like to look into those.
I think I want chives everywhere in my garden too. Them are pretty
Yeah,
good.
I've done chives, man, in my outdoor, dude. It's very beneficial. I'm trying mint for the first time indoors right now, and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Well, and chives are delicious too.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, pest control and taste as well at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
Terpene enhancing beneficials.
Nice.
All kinds.
I
And
remember.
what kind of cover crops do you guys use?
I like clover crop. If I'm gonna do, clover crop's pretty good. I like barley grass too. Is a great one. If you're gonna remix it.
I use the both, man. I like to use the
Mustard seed. Get you some mustard seed in that clover crop too. Grow some mustard in there. That stuff's good.
I've got ryegrass growing in my 20 gals.
Nice.
I put mustard seed in with all my males.
Yeah, you're telling me that increases terpene profiles, didn't you?
Yeah.
So now I gotta find some of that.
I like playing with the males a lot lately too. I feel like they pass some of that stuff on in different expressions. It's pretty cool. And now I found out you can reverse a male with some stuff, and it'll have you end up with different expressions out of that generation that otherwise that wouldn't be available through the original male that you had. So that's interesting.
That is interesting. It's very interesting.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah. One of these days when I have bigger space to play with and more of an adapted environment to be able to work with, then I got a plethora of things I wanna play with. So,
hell yeah, man.
Techniques, one of them. I wanna reverse some mills and some different things and see what I can come up with.
Ooh, what's hotcakes?
Hotcakes is one of Katz's.
Yeah.
Crosses to his book.
I'm gonna look into his stuff. You know, a matter of fact, I think I got. Oh, what's that?
I'm running this key lime pie right now, man. The ones that you sent me, Terry, a while back, man. Those things are those are beautiful right now. Like, the smells coming from them too are just insane. And it's got that deep Bubba smell to it, man. I love it. It's just
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I fucking I really love hunting down males now too. It's like it's a whole different aspect of things, and it's fun. So, and I guess I found out too when you reverse these males, it makes them fucking really resinous, and to the point where you can use the flower and smoke even after you treat it. So, because you're not using silver thousand to do it. It's done a different way.
That's
Anyways,
interesting.
moving on to that stuff.
I thought I had some pre-98, but I don't know if it's pre-98 Bubba or not. I just got some Bubba Cross the X18.
If it's pre-98 Bubba Kush, it'll say pre-98 Bubba Kush.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. I couldn't remember if it said it or not. I had to go check.
Yeah, go check his stuff out, man. I got some more of his beans downstairs. I forget what ones I got, but I got some more of his feminized stuff, man. I like his stuff. His stuff's good.
He has a website, katsuseeds.com, katsuseeds.com.
Go check him out.
Yeah, man. Sign up to his mail. I'm on that thing, the Terp. All the emails that you get, I get all the same ones because I belong to that thing that he has there. Go check that out, man. It's a good little program that he's running, and if you ever have the money down the road, he offers like a $500 thing like yearly, dude, and you get hooked up like some serious seeds, man. And
oh hell yeah, that's cool.
If you're looking
I'll
to
check
just
him out.
try out a few strains too, like his prices are pretty reasonable.
Yes, they are.
Like
They're
standard
affordable.
across the board. And then the genetics that you're getting are quality. Like you're not gonna have to wonder, with some things that, I just feel like I'm not even gonna touch on that stuff. But I'm just saying, like I can vouch for it, like legitimately vouch for it. So yeah, go check it out. He's got some good stuff. He's got a few feminized lines that are pretty good. And then he's got a bunch of regular lines that are good. And then he's got his different collabs that he did with Raw Genetics, which has been nothing. That dude's up East Coast, and everybody I know that grows his stuff and everything I've seen off that line, the burnt toast and all that stuff. And so I was pretty excited for that wedding toast. That cross right there should be pretty tasty. So I was excited about that. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. Go check it out.
Definitely will.
Hell yeah, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night myself because I gotta go meet the guy who's investing with me tomorrow, and I gotta get a bunch of shit done tomorrow. So it'll be an early day for me, but I will chat with all you guys on chat tomorrow.
If you're gonna grow some of his for the first time, grow any of his antidote stuff. That antidote was they did like 100 seed count, and it was a Bubba Kush picked out of 100, and they named it the antidote. And then he did another cross with it, which is cheat code. So check that out because I bred with that cheat code, and the one that I bred with was pretty fucking awesome. And it had a lot of environmental stresses for fun, and so it's gonna be a good little peaceful project. So I can't wait to play with those. But yeah, start out with that antidote. You'll love that. You'll fall in love with that Bubba Kush right there. That's that feel good. That old school feel good. That taste on the tip of your tongue I'm talking about. I don't know. That's the taste I remember. The first time I had Bubba Kush was on my journeys when I made it to Georgia, and I was in Athens, Georgia, and that was the first place I ever smoked Bubba Kush, and I fucking fell in love with it. That was the first time I had smoked something. I was like, holy shit, my ADHD was in check a little bit, and I felt focused, and my work day was great, and I've been searching for that ever since. So that's my journey to Kent.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Annika, get some rest. Tell your mom, give her blessings, brother. Give her blessings from us and everything. I hope she's doing all right. Get some rest too, brother.
Yeah, I will, guys. Much love, guys. Thank you, man. I will chat with you guys in the morning.
Have a good one.
Later, guys.
What is it? Is it bong rip o'clock?
Fucking
Yeah.
smoked out, roasted out.
Oh, I think if I do another dab, I'll fall asleep. And there's sativa dabs. That's the crazy thing. I've just fucking dabbed out today. I'm tired.
Cauliflower crusted vegetarian pizza in the oven. I'm gonna smash that barbecue chicken cauliflower crusted pizza.
I made some like chorizo and turkey spaghetti. That shit was all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I just recently quit.
I'm not stopping eating meat, but I've stopped eating so much.
I just do chicken now.
I try to eat red meat every once in a while, but it's rare.
I don't know. I can't bring myself to eat any more beef because I don't think my colon can take anymore.
I fucking love bacon, man. That's one thing I'll never stop. Is bacon.
You're talking to a guy who
bacon, dude.
You're talking to a chef that fucking. I love all food, dude. I'm a trash can of food. When it comes to delicacies, I love bacon too, but I had to give it up.
Bacon's the shit, man. You smell that in the morning, you're having a good morning, bro. I don't care what's going on.
I got chicken sausage that's just as good. I've learned to love it.
There you go.
Hey, DPO, you remember the Reaper?
Oh, hell yeah. What you ripping on down there? What you smoking on that? What was it?
That sour punch, man. I've smoked it. And last night I smoked at 8:30. I was in bed by 8:30. I slept till 4 a.m. That's the first time I've slept in 3 years longer than an hour and a half at a time.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's got me right now. I mean, I'm up past my bedtime, but I got Reaper out. He'll take care of me.
Brother. Appreciate you coming and hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I ain't taking off yet.
I don't know what I did with my lighter.
No. Because I got high.
Yeah, you know it. I like those little lighter leash things they have. You know, mute so I don't cough.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna have to call it a night for me. So I need to get some food, and I need to get some rest. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So.
All righty, brother. Have a good night.
Come on,
Enjoy your cauliflower crusted vegetarian sausage pizza.
Thanks. I'll try. I'll try not to breathe it in. I'll at least try to chew it for
sausage.
5 seconds.
That's the hardest part to do.
Chicken.
All right, guys. Good night. Good night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing, Kurt and Albertan. Keeper of the Strains. Good to see you, dude. Please keep showing up. Indica B's already gone. Sweet baby later. Later, Dick.
Yeah. Peace, bro. Oh, that's
Later,
never
Brad.
gonna go right there.
Caribou, peace out.
Peace out, man. That was you hurting Albertan talking about the chicken sausage? Or who was that?
That was Turk.
Yeah. I thought somebody was just commenting on it for a second. But,
oh yeah, what's chicken sausage? What?
Well, it's like, yeah, you just use chicken, and you just mix it in with like all the spices and like grind it up with the spices that you use sausage to make sausage and chicken sausage. You can make it out of anything, I guess. Really, like cats, rats, whatever.
Yeah. You gotta have that pig fat in.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's real. That's real sausage. I thought Blazing Nation was gonna try to get on, but He said it ran in some way. Nope. I think he's coming in. He's trying to at least.
I'll wait till he gets here then.
There you go. What, you was trying to bounce?
Well, it's way past my bedtime, but
Yeah.
I can
Hey,
wait.
I'm gonna get some wheels sometime soon and come up and see you.
Hey, I plan on getting up there, but like I messaged you, I ain't heard. I still haven't heard from him. So
Hey man, life's been crazy for a lot of people, bro.
it happens. It happens. You know what I mean? So when I hear from him, I'll let you know.
It's all
I
good.
hope he's all right though.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I've been just in a different room doing stuff right now. I've got you on the YouTube feed so I can see what's going on there, but I couldn't see Asian in the waiting room. Sorry about that, Blaze and Asian. Welcome to. We're really happy to have you on here. I had to like hell to get from one room to the other.
Hey, I want to see those jeans Brad had on earlier. Said he messed them up out there chainsawing.
Oh fuck, dude, that was yeah, it was.
Hey, I was laughing hard. Hey, I was having a motherfucking rough day, man. You made me laugh really hard on that one. I appreciate it.
I was having a great day up until then too. It was like getting out of the truck. It was not even a good story. Just getting out of the truck and then like rip. It's like, okay, we didn't think much of it at first, but it's like minus 20 here, which I think Rick was saying is about -4 Fahrenheit.
Jeez,
you know, not super cold, but cold enough you don't want your balls hanging out. Right.
Yeah.
I just going around and kind of like, oh yeah, it's chilly. This is kind of a little uncomfortable, whatever. And then I go to take a swing with my saw, and the return on the saw, I just sent a jet right up that hole, and just like right up the gooch, man. I was just like, just drop the saw and start fucking running, like high stepping it out of the snow. Get me the fuck out here. Piss shivers going up and down the spine the whole way. It was like, yeah, I was. Yeah,
I mean, it's not hilarious. It's hilarious to me, but it's not hilarious in the moment.
Well, it is now that I'm not.
You know, like I'm laughing over here, but I'm sure you weren't laughing at the moment. But you can probably laugh about it now, maybe.
Oh, I can laugh really hard at it now because
it's
funny. Even like 30 seconds, like later when I was texting it out on to you guys, like I was laughing about it because how can you not? Like it's just like so stupid. You can't not laugh about it.
Yeah.
So
I remember that, man.
And then of course you get the guys laughing at you as they see you run like some kind of weirdo because that's not typically how I would move.
Right? You got a sweater shoved down your pants or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. What's up, Blazing Asian?
How's it going, Blazing Asian?
Hold on, man.
What you over there smoking on?
What is this? This is the Cuvee.
The Cuvee. Hey, that was some nice stuff too, man.
Yeah, it smells like cherries.
Like
cherry
what?
Lime. It smells like cherry lime.
That was cool that they put the Bovita packs in those in the pack.
Yeah.
They actually took care of their weed. I was surprised.
It's blazing. I just want to tell you, man, you got that room dialed in right now. It's looking good, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
What do you got it going on in there?
Huh?
What do you got going on? What seeds you got in? What you got popping?
Got some Chango terpene titties, sour diesel, Form Stomper, and Velvet Pie crossed with
the grapes of the hash, yeah.
Grapes, yeah, the grapes of
yeah, that sounds dope. What are you most excited for out of all those?
Shit. I'm just excited they're not dying, man. That's fucking awesome. They're just still alive. This is good enough for me, man. Fuck. Yeah.
I heard that, man.
I remember those days.
Hey, are you gonna squish it all?
I don't know. Should we?
You could. It's a lot of fun. You get into doing a bit of run of squishing, it's great. And then like if you do enough of it, the whole area you're doing just smells like nothing but terpenes, and it's like it's
Dude, I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna get in trouble with the press. I already know it. Fuck, dude.
Hey, you got one?
No, not yet.
Yeah, me neither, but I'm getting one.
Yeah, I need to, but I think it's hard. I think they got those ones. They got them for pretty cheap, and then they got them do-it-yourself ones, man, that work pretty.
Like $200. I found one for like $200 that I was looking at.
Is it a hydraulic? Mark
yeah,
got the juice box.
Box.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and that's not a yeah.
This was like 150, 170, I think. Not bad.
I just need something for me. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to make a ton of it.
Awesome, fuck, dude. I'll start squishing everything.
I know you would.
I think when we got ours, we cropped out like right around that time. So like maybe a week before. I can't remember exactly the timing of it. We squished pretty much everything we could, and then we had no like flour to smoke. Had all this rosin, which I wasn't complaining. So my buddy,
you missed flour.
Yeah, my buddy gives me a call saying, "Oh, he's got this really killer stuff." So I get a QP of that off of him and squish most of that. And I think there was another QP right around that time. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. I remember because I got in trouble for it. But
like I'm sure it's just like you squish. Oh my god, you know, like and that video Sticky Bob sent this morning. That shit lit me up. I was excited for him with him. He was so stoked in that video. Got me all stoked.
Yeah, it's infectious.
Right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's great to see some good shit happening to Sticky Bob. It's that boy deserves it, man. It's he's a good dude.
For sure.
What's up, Keeper?
What's going on, Aizen? What was that you had there? That was a Nug Smasher?
This was a juice box. It's the a little.
What was the last thing you pressed over there?
It was probably that the
Wi-Fi.
No. Or yeah, probably the Wi-Fi or the sour stomper.
Oh, you pressed the stomper? How was that?
Yeah.
Was it too dry?
No, it was good. It was just it fucked me up, I remember. That was strong, man.
Hey, that shit was strong. That shit put my dick in the dirt every time I smoked it, man.
And that was an auto, right?
Yeah.
You say autos don't have the strength to them, and it's not.
It was crazy. I'll tell you what. Like I've smoked a few now, and like I wasn't impressed with any of them except for this one from Mephisto, that sour stomper, and that shit was like super potent. So I was really surprised, and even like the trim I got off of it, I made butter out of, and that butter alone was just like ridiculous. Like anybody who ate, how was it, Blazing?
Yeah, I took it in the morning. I fucking went back to sleep. I woke up like at 3 p.m. Ruined my fucking Saturday, man. It was the worst Saturday ever, man. It was fucked up.
Yeah, that shit was it was decent.
Hey, Blazin', my wife watched last Friday's episode, and she's like, "Oh, he does talk."
I don't know. He does.
Hey, sometimes, man, those weeds, man, that weed fucking gets me stuck sometimes. I'm not lying.
Well, I told the wife, I said, as soon as you and the older boy left, I said, man, he opened up and was chit-chatting away.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Uncle Ronnie at tonight there, sweet Johnny?
Oh, I don't know. He called right before, but I was debating whether I was going to make it to the meeting or go to bed. At that point, I didn't even want to reach over to grab the phone hardly. So he's probably at home.
Yeah, he was great. I gave him a follow on Cannabis when you posted up about him there a few days ago. So
yeah, he's trying hard, man. I gave him the 2 White Devils, and he's doing pretty good on them, man.
It's good. It's good. It's what we like to hear.
But a lot of things, I'm glad when he was on here, you guys told him everything that I kept telling him, and he's been listening to this other guy that he swears knows everything. And I said, Ronnie, I said, we trimmed your stuff, cut it, hung it, and then 3 hours later, this guy tells you to put it in a jar. I said, if you want to listen to him, go ahead, but I'm not going to smoke your bowl.
Yeah.
But he's getting there.
Yeah, it's quite the journey. I still keep thinking back to when I was starting off, and it was just like, I really wish I would have had even just a few friends, like this group of 5 we have here, like you could bounce ideas off of. And no, don't do that because I have already done it, and just take my word for it. Don't, like never had any of that. It's, but that's okay because now we can pay it forward and help other people so they don't make those same mistakes.
Yeah, I'm thankful I found this community because, like I said, I just started growing at the end of May.
Yeah.
I haven't even been growing a year yet, and I wouldn't be where I was or doing what I might be, but I probably doubt it without all your guys' advice. And I bounce stuff off you guys all the time, and it's good to hear. Even if I don't go that route and I go my other route, I could say, well, what if I would have went this way? Next time I'll try it that way and see, it's learning. The only way you're going to learn is by fucking up.
Well, actually,
remember that, Blazy.
Oh, that's how I learn all my best lessons is by doing something stupid that I shouldn't. But you just speaking of the word learning there, keeper of the strain, seeing how we're trying to put together a bit of an agenda for coming shows. I started asking some of the people that are close to us in our community here about what they would like to see us discuss on the show. Because, well, why not just get some feedback from them? Sweet Johnny's the first person I tapped, and he'd like us to do something on living soil. So we'll do that, and then we'll start tapping other people and just see what everyone else has to say and what they want to learn about. And that's just most feedback we can get, the better.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah, that's Fluffykins in that.
Say again?
That's Fluffykins, isn't it? The living soil.
Yeah, he does living soil. He's
yeah,
fair bit of that. That's one thing I'm like just learning about, and I feel like I do. Like my product is decent, but I myself am still lacking. Like it'd be good to figure out like good layering ways to and when to add on, like say your bloom boosting agents and stuff like that, and exactly which ones would be better because I'm fairly limited in what I could use, right? And always looking for alternatives. So I would love to hear the broke boy tech kind of thing, how you hear Terp talk about, or how actually Fluffykins, I think he called himself a broke ass farmer, I believe. So these guys, yeah, we should get some of them talking about that. It'd be great. And personally, I like the feel of organic gardening. It just makes my heart feel better in a way. Hey, like, don't get me wrong, I love salt nutrients. There's a lot of fun to play with, but there's
you got to mix all that shit all the time, dude. I'm over it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Fluffy's been coaching me so far. And he's got me piecing together my next run right now. And we've got the bases covered for veg. So now we're just working on getting everything together for our flower. And basically, he's just gotten me doing amending, like some top dressing amendments to the Sohum living soil.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited for that. And then I'm going to try some different like compost teas and stuff like that kind of like what Terp was talking about earlier. So I got to get a little bit more equipment, but I definitely want to start messing with those and getting some, kelp and stuff like that and really get into not just like, okay, yeah, I know I need to put this on there then at that time, but I want to know why, you know what I mean? And what it's doing to the soil and stuff like that. And it's really cool to learn that Dad just kicked my ass. Holy shit, guys.
Have you put any thoughts into starting a worm bin or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, right now I'm in a studio apartment on the 7th floor in Chicago. So it's limited space, but I know I can get some just a bin, you know what I mean? I can go get a couple storage bins and stuff like that and start.
Yeah, man. Just a Rubbermaid tote. That's all you
Yep.
need, or like a cheap equivalent kind of thing. Yeah, and put some holes, a little bit of holes in it for ventilation. The one I have in my bloom room actually doesn't even have a lid. I don't know where the lid went. It just kind of disappeared. So I have like an old plastic dog food bag that I just put down over top of the dirt layer, and it holds the moisture in reasonably well. Eventually, I'll find the lid or just replace it with a bin that has a lid. But for now, it works. So if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not like I got a lot of traffic coming in here anyways, you know what I mean? So it's like, why not? I want to delve into this as much as I can, and especially before, you know, spring hits, because I want to be able to go prepare some soil, you know, for the outdoor crop coming up. I'm pretty excited about that. I've got a couple beans that I'm really excited about running outdoors. I got them from a guy early on when I joined Cannabis. Actually, I was talking about, you know, some stuff that I liked, and he hit me up and he was like, yo, like these have been in the family for a long time and stuff like that. So I've been looking forward to the outdoor season just for that reason, to pop those, you know. So those are gonna be pretty cool. It's like a banana bread crossed with deep chunk, and then also like a Bubba Kush crossed with like an X18. He says that he thinks that's like an early pearl, but yeah, they were fantastic successes from him and his family. You know what I mean? So those, I'm excited for those, no doubt. And this whole living soil is just a whole journey within itself.
Yeah, I really love it because, like, and especially if you're the kind of person that likes being outdoors and like, hey, going walking trails in the bush or whatever like that. You just be walking and just like be like, see a log just, you know, 10 feet off the trail. Let's go flip it. See if there's anything under there. See a bunch of white scuzzy stuff. Oh, that's gold for your plants right there, right? Who knew?
Yeah, dude.
All your lives you've been walking across all this amazing stuff that's really like so good for your plants. I now that I'm learning and dialing the processor, now it's time to really start dialing it in, I should say.
Yeah, I'll tell you what really pushed me too. I watched this movie, Fantastic Fungi, and it was all about like fungus and stuff like that. And not only that, just like how much it encompasses the earth and how important it is and everything. And it's just like, it made me want to expound my knowledge on all that, you know, because it's just, it takes so many things for granted, especially if I want to grow good cannabis, you know, it starts with good soil, if that's what you're using as your medium. But, you know, to me, like I've always loved, you know, really, really good organic grown, you know, cannabis. That was always what I sought after and still do as a connoisseur at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like I want to grow some of the best weed because I like smoking the best weed. You know what I mean? And like, so fuck yeah. That dab got me fucked up, guys. I'm rambling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just heating up my torch right now, so I'm on mute. Sorry about that. Just
oh, worry.
If you guys want to listen to the
right?
Caribou. I can't see you, Caribou.
Yeah, he's got the logo up.
He's got his invisible cloak on.
Yeah, invisible man. Have you looked at trying to find any more of those Michelangelo seeds?
Michelangelo? No, I kind of gave up.
Yeah. What you got on your finger?
Keef.
Oh, Keith.
I was thinking about snorting it, but then yeah, no. It doesn't look like that.
I heard the biggest thing these days is boofing stuff. I don't know.
Boofing.
Boof life or some shit. I don't know.
Is Michelangelo a discontinued strain?
I don't know. I think so. I'm not positive though.
They're just sold out.
Hey, Caribou.
What's up?
Did you say you were doing something with cat piss right now?
Yep. Yeah, I got 3 feminized cat piss grown in cocoa. And then I got one of my Charlotte's Web CBDs. It's got a real funky cat piss smell to it. But it's only on like the first whiff. if you like go in there and you just catch it by chance, it's definite cat piss. But you go back for a second whiff, and it's more of that hashy Afghani kind of smell.
Because that any time I start to break up a bud and I get a whiff of that cat piss, man, it just sends them endorphins to my fucking brain, and it's just like happy, happy, happy.
Yep. Yeah,
That's like one of those nostalgic smells to me because it's like I had it like early on in my connoisseur days, and it's very rare. You know what I mean? So it's like when you smell that, or you smell like a white widow, like a real pure white widow. You know what I mean? It's like, oh wow, all right, yeah, you know.
Yeah, earlier this summer, the wife and I, we took out a loan so we could do some renos to the house. And one of those things we wanted to do was upgrade the growing room a bit. And so when we did that, we put an order in for a bunch of different seeds, just weird shit. And like we were thinking, like, do as many different flavors as we can for whatever our budget was. And so we got like cat piss. We got some juicy fruit we're still sitting on.
Fuck yeah.
Interested in some UK cheese. So cherry pies that are going right now. They're probably about a foot tall.
Oh yeah.
More time and maybe start cutting clones off them.
The cherry pie.
Yeah, that's pretty excited about that one. That wasn't my pick. It was one that actually we bought a pack for our friends who knew we were putting the order in, and he just said, "Hey, can you get these for me?" And the wife hit 2 of those instead of just the pack for him. So it's like, okay, we'll grow them, try them out, see how it works. And 2 of them look good with a third pheno. It's nothing fancy. It's a good chance it might get called, or we never know. We might just leave it and just see how it does. No intention of ever breeding it or whatever, right? And if the flower isn't too shit hot, then you're done with it.
Yeah, that's about how it goes, huh? I'm excited to be able to sit down and throw some real beans down, and I'm just, cutting my teeth right now, getting the craft down. So when I do that, I know what I'm doing, because I'd rather learn it now and run into something now. Like I can't even tell you how many like main branches and shit like that I've broken off this plant, like training it. Like it's ridiculous. Just these couple plants and stuff like that. It's just, but every single time it's like, okay, well now I know, like I say that and then I do it again. So yeah, but you do learn a little bit more, and you see how like within its growth, what it takes and what it doesn't take, and how and how it responds to different things like super cropping it and topping it, and how that's different from fimming it and shit like that, and I didn't really know that until I saw the difference within itself, so that shit was cool too.
One of the things I didn't realize when I was first starting out, because I would play with I started growing just before it was legal here in Canada, and we already knew there was going to be a 4-count limit, so I tried to hover in and around that. So if the cops did come see what I had, they weren't really going to do much more than slap me on the wrist. And so trying to maximize your yield off of those, I was always so gentle and afraid to put them in any kind of shock, which is kind of stupid because just being in my garden is a shock enough as it is. Just I'm not always the most attentive gardener, right? Sometimes you got to skip a day or whatever. And fuck, I just lost my train of thought there. Sorry. It'll happen when you're doing dabs.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah. Another one.
Yeah, might just have to.
Might have to.
Yeah.
I went aloe hunting today. I went aloe hunting today, man. I went to like 3 places, and like it's cold as fuck, you know what I mean? Like I hate getting on public transit right now in Chicago. Like it's all fucked up. So I walked to a bunch of different places, and like finally I said, fuck it, dude. And like I had got some rooting hormone along with like some aloe pulped aloe. So I'm gonna try to cut a couple clones and get them to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. My wife's grandmother, she's cutting me off a piece of her aloe vera plant, gonna get it going good for me, and I'm gonna bring it home and start switching to that when I clone.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna cut a piece off that motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to start playing with that more. We're still at using cloning gels and powders and stuff, but they work, so it's.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
But you know, if I'm gonna be doing the organic thing, it makes sense to just go with the aloe. I might as well.
Yeah, but yeah, no doubt. I'm just gonna use this stuff. So why not try to learn everything real quick?
Yeah.
As much as I can. I'm not gonna learn everything, but as much as I can, you know.
Hey, I'm just sitting back watching, trying to be a sponge and let my work do the speaking for me.
Yeah.
What you got there, Blazing?
This is the best friend OG.
Nice.
Nice and frosty.
That shit. Oh man, that shit packs a punch. I'm not gonna lie.
To get fucked up with, no?
No doubt.
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
Hey, next week I'm making up another batch of some tincture. You guys want some?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love this.
I'll send you up a jar. Just drop it on your tongue every now and then. No more than a milliliter, though.
We're gonna take shots of that. What are you talking about, man? Oh, man.
Hey, that stuff was strong.
And it was strong, but it was good.
Well, I'm going to try it differently this time. I'm going to try it with that. What is that? MTC or MCT?
Yeah, MCT oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try that. I want to make some of those salves that you like put on like sore muscles or whatever.
Yeah, I want some for my my wrist for that pain there.
Yeah, I got a fucked up back and shoulder, so
I swear by that stuff, and so does the IT department.
I got some RSO oil coming. I got some RSO oil coming. I'm really excited about that. I got some 1,000 milligrams coming, so I'm pretty stoked on that because I haven't tried it yet, and I've been wanting to. So, it's supposed to really help with like pain and sleeping and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about everything. Like if you can take it for like overall health and all that shit.
Don't take no more than about a rice drop to begin. You got to work your dosage up on that one.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no doubt.
I just do a big fat freaking gob. I think my favorite way to do it is you put it on these vegetable thin crackers that we get up here. I'm not sure if you guys have them down there, but it's about a little over an inch long. And just put a big like greasy stain down the middle of that and fold it in half. And then just kind of take it like with a mouthful of water so you don't get the tar sticking into your mouth. It's pretty good.
Sleep like a baby, huh?
Well, it is absolutely the difference between like 2 to 4 hours of sleep at night and anywhere from 4 to maybe even 6 if I'm lucky. It's that. We did actually buy a new bed a couple months ago, which makes a huge difference too. But I was like, I got bad hips, a pinched nerve, and I just when all that shit flares up, it makes my life hell. And I've tried living off of ibuprofen and acetaminophen and all the muscle relaxant pills that you can get over the counter and stuff. And it none of that stuff really works. It just provides a small level of relief. Whereas if I find like edibles, and maybe it's just because I haven't figured out the right dosing, they either don't affect me or they put me to sleep, which tells me I'm either taking too little or you're just taking enough. That it's nighty-night. So, but like, yeah, if it puts me to sleep and keeps me there for a good couple hours, I'm fine with that because it's.
If I can get more than 4 hours of sleep, like straight, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like, because it's just
never
rare.
sleep, dude. You're always up.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a curse. I hate it, but it is what it is.
My deal is that because around this time at night, because it's only 7:30 here. I start kind of getting tired and fighting to stay awake. Now, if I fall asleep early, I could be awake at like 11 o'clock at night when I got to work at 6. It's not good. If I go to sleep at like 9 or 10, then I might actually make it to 2 or 3 or whatever, right? But it's like at the same time, if you try and stay up till like midnight, hoping that you'll be able to sleep till the alarm goes off, that doesn't work because still right around like 2 or 3 in the morning is when my body just starts saying, hey, bud, it's time to get up. But Terp mentioned something a couple of shows ago there. Like he asked, what time were you born? And so I was like, I don't know. And I sent a text message to my mom, and I think she said it was 3:31 in the morning. So that could one of those.
I get up around 4-ish in the morning, and I'll toss and turn until about 5, and I'll get up and make my coffee and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'll take most of the times I take some of those over the counter sleeping pills. My cat just fell off a cushion. That was funny as hell. But yeah, I take some like over the counter sleeping pills a lot of times, and they'll help me go to sleep. But staying asleep is a whole nother issue.
Wow.
That's why I like the idea of trying to take some of that RSO oil.
Well, it's real hard for me to adjust to sleep, and I hate to say it, but I'm institutionalized, and when I sleep, if anything moves, I mean anything, my cat could just wag his tail, and I'm instantly awake. So it's hard for me to sleep anyway. So then before I go to bed, I got to smoke so much, eat like 6, 7, 8 gummies just to get a solid good 2-3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm so well. Living in Chicago, I'm always hearing sirens and shit like that. So fucking ambulances fucking yelling and shit. I live in a good neighborhood sometimes, but
when I lived down in Arizona, I had 13 strip clubs within 3 blocks of where I lived, and my apartment building was only 100 yards away from the trains. When the train would go all day long and all night long, everything would shake off my shelves, fall on the floor. I mean, but I got used to that, which is crazy sounding. I got used to it, and I could sleep through it.
Yeah.
But now I can't sleep through none.
Yeah, that does sound nuts, but I do get it because I used to be able to sleep through a fair bit in my younger days, but I used to drink a lot then too. So
yeah, that'd help out. You know, enough alcohol puts you to sleep, but that takes a toll, man. Them days. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
Hey boys, I got a call tonight. I'm tired. My eyes are so heavy, and 4 o'clock I'll be up, waiting for an hour to turn on them lights.
Yeah, I hear that.
Alrighty, bro.
Hey, it was good hanging out with y'all, and I appreciate. Hey, thank you, Brad. I'll be posting pictures when I'm gonna pop that White Widow Afghani first, I believe.
Okay. I think I got pictures somewhere of what the mothers look like. I'll see if I can dig them out for you. The 7 and the 2. The 2, if I remember correctly, it wasn't originally going to be put in the breeding room. And I'd already had the other 4 that were in there. And then just something kind of spoke to me about that too. So if I were to make a preference, if I were to pop, I would go with the 2. But those are your seeds. You do whatever you want with them. And
hey, you made the baby, so I'll take your advice on it.
yeah, but yeah, that it spoke to me anyways. Like I said, and it's how it is when you get your gut feelings, right? It's usually just best to go with them. So
hey, some people look at me crazy when I tell them my plants talk to me, but I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I get those same crazy looks from people more often than I might like to admit myself.
Hey, I don't care because my plants, they talk to me. They talk nicely. People don't, but the plants do.
Yeah. You know what, man? I can. Yeah. That seems like a really true statement.
That's like the other day. It took me 4 hours when I was in that foul mood. It took me 4 hours of getting high and calming down and eating edibles because I don't take negative energy into my room, and I won't do it. I feel the plants know it, and to me, the reason I think most of them look so good is I go in there and I just throw all kinds of love at them.
Dude, I totally get that. But at the same time, don't you think maybe your plants might be able to calm you down and bring you back to center?
Well, it does. That's why I got my smoke room right in front of my room, because that way I sit out here and smoke and I hear the girls calling me, and then I start to get in a better mood and I lose that energy, negative energy. And then when I'm feeling where I don't have looming over me, that's when I go in my room.
Okay.
I like to play loud music sometimes and party with my girls. I got some wild girls, man. Mine ain't good girls.
I like loud music. I very much love loud music. I'm the neighborhood asshole with the stereo, and I've got no problem. One to admit it.
I got some I usually play a little bit of reggae, but I love some reggae, man. But I can get down on some metal and stuff. I used to listen to some Hatebreed and stuff like that back in the day, man.
I listen to it all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start checking out more reggae and ska because now that I'm doing the cannabis thing, seems like there's a lot more people listening to that. And I just like when it comes to reggae, I know basically Bob Marley and like Peter Tosh and Bunny Livingston, basically the people that played in his band with him. I don't know about the newer stuff, so I should, like start looking into that and see what's out there. And as for ska, it's just something I never really. I don't know, it wasn't cool enough, I guess, when I was in high school and into checking out stuff. So I never gave it a shot. But then you hear some of the stuff now, and it's like you get the horns going, and it's like, yeah, I just love the way that jams, man.
Yeah, it just all kind of vibes together and shit. Terp actually put me on to Tribal Seeds. I listen to them all the time now. I love that album he was playing earlier. I think it's called The Roots Party or something. I can't remember. I'm too baked right now, but it's a great fucking album. I love the first couple songs. It's all about ganja and shit like that.
That's great stuff.
What you got right there?
Root Riot.
Root Riot.
Well,
all right.
Huge.
I need some of those.
Hey, when I make it up that way, I'll bring you some.
Hey, Blazing Asian, road trip.
Right?
What are you doing? What's up, Blazing Asian?
He's dabbed out.
He looks like he might be high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever so.
Hey, you gonna sleep in the tent tonight, Blazing Asian?
I might sleep next to them. It's nice and
Next
warm.
to him. Yeah.
Hey, I think he should show us how that little juice box works.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah.
We need to get some of those bags. You don't have any of the bags, do you? You only have the cellophane shit.
Yeah, so the single one, I can only press like what, 2 grams. It says no more than 1 gram, but like, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I want to get a actual rosin press though, and do some of that fresh frozen shit. Do some of that bubble hash and press that and get some of that.
Yeah, I'm excited to try stuff like that. Problem is, I just got to have a big enough crop to do it because I still got to.
Absolutely, man.
It's just, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do anything like that for a while, but that won't stop me from having somebody else try to do it.
Well, that's the great thing is because the other having the press is you don't get to use it often enough to really dial it in. You do a harvest and you press a couple ounces and you just sort of start figuring it out, and then you don't do it again for a month, 2 months, or whatever. And so when I had my buddy come over last weekend, it was great. He had like a great big mason jar with something like 125 grams of dry sift keef.
Yeah.
Throwing that in bags and seeing how that did. And it came out good.
Came out really good, huh?
And then we got brazen and we tried to do like a full ounce of the stuff because we were doing like 10 gram to 15 gram squishes and getting decent returns. And then we were just like, fuck it, we got 1 bag left, let's stuff it. And we did, and we burst the shit out of that bag.
Popped it, yeah.
I think we could have done it better. They just I just gave it like a downstroke on because it's just a pump jack or a bottle jack or whatever. I just pushed down a little bit too fast, and if I would have just given a little bit more time to take its time and slowly work the heat in and compress, it probably would have been fine. So that's the lesson learned. Just take your time pressing down. But that you got right. That's also a big, huge stuffed bag too. I think 1 ounce of dry sift keef looks like that's a fairly decent pile.
I was gonna say that's a huge pile.
I gotta bounce. It's bedtime, man.
All right, Johnny, we love you, brother.
I'll go with y'all tomorrow. Growers love. Have a good one, boys.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, man. That's something I'm looking forward to do too. The soil. I got a lot of journeys I want to do.
What's that?
Do you save the pucks?
Yep. Yep, I do. I throw them in like a big Ziploc bag and I chuck them in my freezer. And I keep meaning to try and make edibles out of them. So I hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you try to make edibles out of it?
But every time I do that, I'll have like no Everclear or anything like that to make edible oil. But
because you drink it all the time.
Isopropyl, I can make smokable oil to make dabs to get me through, say, the Christmas holidays, which I still have a little bit of that. It was great.
Yeah.
I think I made like 22 grams of the honey oil there.
Fuck yeah, man.
Around Christmas time. So it was pretty good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to get some of that. What was it? That new extraction shit they got where you don't have to boil it. You just use like warm water and it'll actually react with it. Have you seen that shit? They've been advertising on cannabis. I can't remember the fucking. Is it cannabis? I can't remember where they're advertising it.
I'm not even sure I've even heard of this stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking wild. So it's like the butane extraction shit, right? So you put it up there and blast it down through your tube and you collect it. But instead of putting it on boiling water, you just have to put it on warm water. You know what I mean? And it fucking reacts and all that shit. And they say, you can vacuum it or whatever. Fuck, I'll look into it, man. I think the number 3 is in there. I could be wrong. Like C33, M33, fucking, I don't know, dude. I'm super baked right now.
I was just gonna say, well, you have smoked a lot of pot today, so you get out of jail free card for that one. Eh?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it. I think I've seen it on IG too. I can't remember. I don't know, dude. All that shit blurs together.
Yeah, I hear that. Definitely hear that.
I'm gonna get those blueberry pancakes out there though and shit, man. I think I'm excited to see what you can do with them.
Yeah, that could be fun. That could be.
I got some of those other ones I'll send out too.
Yeah, if I can, could I send you seeds so you can try to grow them too?
Are you talking to me or to?
Oh yeah, you Caribou.
Did you send them to me or?
No, if I do send you some seeds.
Okay.
Could you grow something? Like grow that seed?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Oh, I did. Well, and if we got DPO, thinking of sending something up, just send a package if you want and save on shipping.
He's just a hop, skip, and a jump down the road for me, man. We're kicking it all the time, me and him.
Yeah, that'd be all right. That'd be cool to get some of your guys' stuff up here.
Yeah, I'll definitely get it up there. That's from the World Trade, that blueberry pancakes. I only got a couple of them, but you're good. Even if you get a mail, it might be something special,
Yep. Well,
that's why I like fucking with the regular seeds, even though like I'm not looking for males right now. Like I'd like to see the characteristics in them. You know what I mean? The more aggressive growth and stuff, so I can better select things in the future.
And as long as you're willing to put up with the fact that you're going to be having to throw out a bunch of plants because they're males, that's the good way to go about it. Because you're gonna learn a little bit faster.
I think the genetic line's a little bit more stable as well.
Yep. I've been told there's all sorts of upsides to growing regulars over femmes. It's just people like that guarantee that it should be a femme because most people aren't like us. They're not interested in politics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, especially with a lot of these breeders out here today, like shame on them. A lot of these fucked up ass genetics, like they have like a Herm whole line, a whole line ran off a Herm fucking female plant or something, like it's pretty wild what they're putting out there these days. And so like, especially me being new in the game, it's hard trying to wade through those waters and shit like that. So that's why it's cool just being around people that have been through it and shit like that,
Well, and another one that's starting to piss me off just in this last 6 months or so is buying autoflower seeds that they're not autoflowers. So what are they? Right? And in the first one, it was violators. And I have violators, you've heard me say a million times. We know that strain in this area. And when I get a seed that isn't autoflower, and then you go to smell it when you do put it in your bloom room, and you're like, no, that's a fruity smell. This doesn't smell anything like the violator we got around here. So like, what the fuck is this that you're giving me? So I don't really have a lot of faith in that seed bank. And then when I've got a couple other packs of like I've in critical mass from another seed bank. Once again, maybe it is critical mass, and somebody was actually trying to make F1s and cross critical mass with some sort of autoflower, and then it's just a fast fem, as Terp would say, right? Maybe that's the case, but that's dishonest sales tactics, or I don't know, if, for lack of a better term, is because like you should be saying, hey, these are F1s, they're not guaranteed. But if you were to call the seed vendors, most likely they would give you shit and say it's your fault for germinating the seeds. These are just for novelty purposes.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
well, if that's the case, then an extra big fuck you. You are a fraud, right?
Yeah,
like,
no doubt.
really,
Yeah.
because you don't even know what you're selling, and you're just misleading. And I got a great big random seed jar around here that I just throw literally like it sounds, just random seeds in, and it could be just like that, and be like, oh yeah, this guy wants critical mass. We'll just reach into the random seed bin and give them that.
And who's to say that it's that or not? And that's why I really do like that Rasta Jeff dude. You know what I mean? Because like every single time I hear him do a strain description, you know what I mean? He lists off every single phenotype you might get. He's like, this one is like 1 in 85. You know, you probably will never see this, but if you do, like, this is what you might expect from it. You know, and like he breaks it fucking down on like how if you top it or it doesn't like to be topped and all that shit. And like that shit's dope. You know what I mean? That shows that like he took the time out to do all that shit.
Well, to be honest, I don't know of another breeder that does do that. And not to say there isn't. Maybe there very well may be, and I'm just unaware of them. Because let's face it, I live in a small little bubble. But like, yeah, the fact that like you said, the fact that he does that and says, hey, this is what you can expect. It just like grow from your heart. It just kind of says it right there, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
And he wants you to grow his strains, and he wants you to succeed. He encourages you to breed with his genetics and try new stuff, right? So it's, which is cool, because one of the things I'm going to do for like the friends within our group is I've got, so his Arise going on right now. And then I've got those golden goats, and I heard a rumor that I might have some morning dews coming up this way. And I think those are regs as well. So if I can, I'm going to recreate all of these and make F2s. And then everybody can have F2s, because just all they were given to me for free, right? I didn't pay for them. And then even if I did, I kind of almost feel like it is my duty to just kind of give them back to those around me that want to try them, right?
Yeah, good genetics are good genetics. You know what I mean? So like, why not be able to share them and help other people? And like, that's what's cool about Rasta Jeff, because it's like, he's like, oh yeah, shit. They didn't buy those, but he knows that, you know what I mean? And he knows he's being supported through everything else. And that's what's cool about him, because like there's some petty ass people out here when it comes to the seed game, you know, and like we were just talking about that shit. And it's just, you know, so it's cool to meet people that are in it for the right reasons and want to do it for just a simple fact that like, yo, we all like really good trees.
Well, it's just inspiring to hear that kind of, because like how we talk about like our group around here, how we're all just like, it's, yeah, we'd all love to be able to make money off of cannabis in some way, shape, or form. But that at the end of the day, we're just here because we just love this plant so much. And it's
oh yeah, that's it, man. And you know, like, yeah, I mean, that's like, I've been through hell and back with this plant, you know what I mean? And I came from prohibition land, and you know, like you said, you were doing this a little bit before it was legal out there, and it's just cool seeing it come off full circle.
I can't wait to see you guys get it legalized all around down there, because it's just,
I want to see him do it, but I want to see him do it for the right reasons.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, because it can do more harm than good if they do it and they have all these stipulations behind it and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to do away with home growing in Illinois right here, and like that's for coming from like the fucking dispensaries, like a couple of dispensaries, because like they want to be like corner the medical market, because right now only medical patients are allowed to grow in Illinois.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And that's what's crazy is because it's like, okay, we have over half the United States, like all the states, right? Like have a medical program for cannabis. But yet like the federal government, like that supersedes all the other governments or whatever, right? Like they're like, oh no, there's no better medical benefit to it whatsoever. And like, it just doesn't make sense. And like, we're trying to come together as a country, but like we can't even have our government pull their own head out of their ass and be like, hey, yeah, like I was kind of wrong about this. Like, let's revise this.
Well,
like, how but yeah. So I'm not trying to get.
We're touching on cannabis legislation a bit, so I guess we can kind of delve in here. Didn't with your guys' election down there, do you guys is the House and the Senate, are they not both Democrat controlled now?
Dude, to tell you the truth, like I am so far away from any of that. I just hear what I hear people talking about. Like I choose not to try to listen to the politics and stuff, but that can be to a fault because like I don't know the answer to your question, right? And like I should know some of the stuff going on, but it's just made me so angry, especially since I've been out of prison, that like I just choose not to follow it because it just like I got other shit going on.
Like, me too, man. I don't follow it either. Like I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I get really into politics, and like I could actually sit here and talk politics all day.
Yeah. I mean, it just frustrates me that the shit that like. I mean, there has to be checks and balances, no doubt. You know what I mean? Like, and there's no reason for that you shouldn't be rewarded for hard work and stuff like that. But especially here in America, it's very circumstantial on who makes it and shit like that. And I was really ignorant to a lot of things, growing up and stuff like that, and even in my early adulthood. And it really took me going to prison to see like how the system really worked and who it was against and how fucking deep how deep it was impacting, not just me, but like everybody's families and shit like that and their families. And then you're like, holy shit, like it's a huge web that it's a corporation, man, the prison system in America. And it's pretty fucking sad.
Yep. I would second that. It's and to bring it back to cannabis, the fact that you got people going to jail for a plant.
Yeah, man. Like my homie John Bursey, man. I got it on my screen tonight. Hashtag free bird. I forgot about that. I just saw that. But yeah, dude, like he's in there for fucking cannabis, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's just like what the fuck. Like he was helping people out in the community, like learning mountain bike safety and stuff like that. He's an avid mountain biker. Like man, he's just a really good person. He loves the fucking Humphreys McGee. Like he loves traveling and seeing their shows and just he's a good human being and like. To not only hurt him, but to hurt his family, it's like really fucked up. Like, people have enough shit going on in their lives that they shouldn't be worried. Like, dude, now, like what? Like now it's legal, so now they're just looking like, oh shit, like what do we do? Just let them out? Oh, we can't do that, Yeah. So it's just, it's really. I want to say funny, but it's not funny.
Not funny, haha, for sure.
Right.
Yes, definitely ridiculous. It's so, but anyways, like, because when I was getting to the House and Senate there, it's I kind of after the election for you guys, I just kind of stopped paying attention because I knew it was just gonna get fucking completely blown out of proportion, no matter what happened, right? So I just can't. I don't even kind of. But if my understanding is, I think I've heard that I think the Democrats do. Or I think maybe the vice president would be the one that would be the tiebreaker in the House or the Senate. I believe. So
for what? The control of the Democrat or Republican or?
Yeah, for because that Moores Act that went through not too long ago there to decriminalize cannabis nationwide.
Okay, nationwide.
Is what I'm getting at. Because my understanding is what happens is like the House will pass something like that, but then you got like the Republicans that had the Senate on the other side that are just like, no, we don't like you. Fuck that.
That's what it is, dude. And it's like they want to get in, like they want to spend billions of dollars on this anti-bullying campaign and shit like that, but they openly bully each other on fucking live TV during these fucking debates and during election time and all this other time. Like, I'm like, are you serious? Like, these people are literally calling these people stupid on live TV and saying it's okay to do that. But yet when a 3-year-old does it, you want to fucking chastise them and throw them in a room and shit like that. But they see it all day on TV. So why are they not supposed to do that? You know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking ridiculous how shit is, you know? Like, not that I have all the answers or anything, but I'm not the smartest motherfucker, but I guess I'm not that dumb.
Well, I don't think you need to have the answers to recognize the problems and know that something needs to be done about them. I'm kind of in your boat there too. I see a whole lot of wrong all around me, and I've got ideas that can help sort out some of it, certainly. Right. But like, as for the answers, I'm not that guy.
You need to find a book called "Chasing the Scream" by Johann Hari. I'll remind you again. Okay. Phenomenal fucking book. I actually had a counselor in prison that recommended that book, and it's all about the war on drugs and stuff like that, and how a lot of these actual laws came into play and why they're still effective today and stuff like that. And it goes a lot deeper than that. It actually also goes into addiction and how that plays into it and stuff like that. So it's a very, very and he fact checks everything. You know what I mean? So it's not like just some wild theory that he thinks about and shit like that. Like it's a very eye-opening book. That's really good.
But and that's another thing is with the fucking media these days, you don't know what to believe because you know you're friggin' certainly being lied to, and you can't tell which stories are true because you know you've been lied to so many times by the same people, and it's so. Whenever you do read a book or something like that, I appreciate it when they throw in like a bibliography or whatever it would be at the end of it he's got
fucking pages on pages on pages on pages of that shit, man.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I even fact checked some of it and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, it's just, I just, like I said, I get tired of being lied to. When it gets to the point of you don't know who to believe, or when you're just looking at the same people and as I just said, and they've lied to you so many times and you can't tell the truth from the lies apart anymore. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you'll be looking at them doing something and they'll just blatantly lie to you, you know, like.
Yeah. No, I personally, I think in both like for you guys and for us, I think they need like new parties, new electorate parties, if that's the right
Well, I see that's the thing. As long as they're ever going to have like a Democrat and a Republican, there's always going to be a division, and there's never going to be any type of true equality or true peace because it's always going to be one side against the other. One side wants the other side doesn't, vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's always a fucking dick measuring contest. It's always a pissing party. You know what I mean? And those don't ever end well.
And it's become just like that up in Canada too, right? Except for it's conservatives and liberals. But the conservatives are the Republicans, liberals are the Democrats, right? And it's
right.
But it's
same shit every day, man. It was the same shit back in the day when we were in the fucking cage. You know what I mean? Like it was just called something else. It was a picture on a wall, you know, like whatever they wanted to fucking call it back then. But it's been the same shit. You know what I mean? And it's like at some point, we gotta have evolution continue as evolution. You know what I mean? We've kind of, I feel like, halted in it, and you know what? But you see the younger generations, and they're seeing less and less of race inequality and stuff like that, right? Like they don't understand racism. They're like, hold on, like why? You know, like I'm seeing the younger generation questioning more, which is really good because like when I was brought up, it was, oh, don't stare at them, don't ask them about that. And you know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, okay, well, now I don't know anything about that handicap. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's like for that guy not to have one arm because I won't ask him about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm too scared of, you know, and uncomfortable about it. So, you know, like I try to say it all the time, awareness is huge, man. Like we got to be aware of what's going on around us to understand it. Because I didn't know why I hated people. Like I hated people for a long time. And then once I tried to understand why, I realized I didn't really hate them. I just misunderstood them.
Yeah, that's a good point. A good way to put it too. Is just not understanding stuff and putting assumptions into stuff, which I'll say right there is I can be real bad when it comes to making assumptions, and I'm not always correct. And having a bit of a temper and bipolar, it does me no favors, I
Hey, tell me, bro. My hand's been broken once or twice, just from being a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. I hear about that, and you know, a lot of people suffer from that shit. And like, I don't know about you, but like, we weren't supposed to talk about it really. You know what I mean? Because then you might be like thought of differently or whatever. So you just kind of try to. I used to try to suppress everything and shit like that, and then it just all come out, and it's usually not good. You know what I mean? When that shit happened, like I was in trouble with the police a lot growing up, and like I remember I ran away from home once after an accident involving a bunch of like mushrooms and Xanax, and like I totaled the car, and like I woke up at school the next day in class, and I don't remember like none of that shit. And like I got called to the principal's office, and like my mom was up there with a cop. I was like, what the fuck? You know, so like that type of shit was always going on, but yeah. I was just rambling. I don't even know what we were talking about.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's kind of the fun of this is just whatever talk about wherever the conversation goes. That's one of the funs with like the whole point of Fridays is just
shoot the shit
happens because the thing is now like because we're trying to do a bit more structure to the show, so we like Sundays is I think is going to be just like the boys. We would like the 8 or 9 of us, whatever it is for the regs. We're going to hang out, talk about our grow rooms and all that, you know, just a casual wake and bake session. And then I think on Tuesdays we're going to start having guests on. So we'll like, and like we don't really have a huge following, but we'll start with guys within our group. Like Blazing Asian, we'll have you on one week. Come on, hang out with us, talk gardening, bong rips, and all the good stuff that we like to do. And then the next week it might be Sweet Johnny. I know Indica B knows some dude that apparently is like a wizard on the medical benefits of cannabis. And so we're gonna do have him on, and we're gonna sick Terp on him because Terp's got the super inquisitive mind. So whereas I like my tendency is to sit here, smoke pot, space out, and sometimes even not even pay attention to the conversation, and I don't even realize it. But Terp has that super inquisitive mind, so he'll get the dirt out of these people, and it'll be good questions too because he wants to know. He genuinely wants to know. So I was talking to Indica B about it yesterday, and then we hit Terp up and see if he's interested. He's kind of the lead interviewer guy on the show now. Everybody asks questions. We'll be clear about that, but I just like Terp, he'll think of more than anybody else will. You can pretty much guarantee it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He has pretty good flow, so that works.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, dude. I'm tired, dude. I didn't get much sleep last night. It's been a rough couple of days, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't have too shit hot of a day myself, so that's the reason why I'm not on camera today. You just don't feel like being looked at, you know. But I was like, I part of me was even thinking about canceling the show, but then I was like, nah, man, I look forward to this. Everybody looks forward to this. I just don't need to be the center of attention. I can just sit in the back today and just chill the fuck out, and everybody I seem to like. So. I
didn't know who was gonna show up or not. Like I wanted to fucking just go to sleep, but I was like, man, I don't know who's gonna be on or whatever. I didn't want to be like a dead one, you know. So fucking just shit. It came, got high, and fucking kicked it. I was gonna do that shit anyways, right?
Yeah. I was. I just kind of put the like usually the or in the morning I'll put out a post on Cannabis saying come hang out with us, and then another one is when we start streaming live.
I'll post it Sunday morning too. I'll put it on the Instagram too. I lacked on it today, but I'll definitely do it Sunday. I'll put it out there.
I got to spend more time on Instagram ever since I decided.
I just dream on Instagram because it's like it's just clout, man. It's a bunch of clout, but you can find good deals out there, man. And like a bunch of people got some dope shit out there, but there's a lot of fucking sharks. You know what I mean? Like my homie bought some shit and like. Some dude named like Wong1, you know what I mean, sent him something and like there was a bunch of crushed seeds and shit like that, you know what I mean? Who knows what the fuck they were?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but then other people also get like some 7-10 dabs, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, that'd be all right.
That would be all right.
I've always been leery about doing mail order cannabis and stuff like. Cause I'm more of the I like to being able to look at it, see it, and smell it.
I'm the same exact way, dude. Because I've seen like some people get some super fire shit. I've seen some people get some super whack shit.
But also,
And I'm a fucking connoisseur. So like I got to spend an extra $20. You know what I mean, to make sure I'm getting something that I'm gonna enjoy. You know what I mean. I might have to do that. You know.
yeah, yeah, and then I guess the other thing is too is I'm not really the kind that thinks like ahead and be like, hey, I need weed next week, so I'll order it now and it'll get here. If I want a bag of weed, like I want it like now.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can sit there and order it and put it in an order or whatever and wait fucking however long, but that doesn't help me right then and there. And unfortunately, I'm one of them impulsive motherfuckers, especially when it comes to weed, because man, that's the only shit. It's not. I don't want to say it's the only thing holding me together, but it really helps fucking deal with a lot of bullshit going on, man. Like it's fucked up right now, but
Yeah, yeah.
that fucking that. You know what I mean? That shit helps make it all right. That spaghetti was all right. I made tonight.
All right.
Got some chorizo, some fucking turkey meat, ground turkey. Cooked it up, made some sauce, or didn't make sauce. I just added the sauce. Really, shit was good.
That sounds good. I really like chorizo sausages. They're good when done right. But the thing is, my wife doesn't do spicy, like even remotely. Like even black pepper is a little bit much for her a lot of the time. So it really limits what I can do. So a lot of the times I just forget to eat spicy food. And then when you do eat it, you haven't eaten anything spicy in 2 months, and then it really just knocks your guts about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it'll clean you up pretty good.
Yeah.
Fucking man. All right, dude. Well, I think I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm fucking tired, brother.
Yeah, I'm about there with you. You died too, Blazing?
Yep.
All right, brother. Well, it was great chatting with you guys. Always
All
is.
right, man. I'll see. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Sounds good. Blazing Asian, talk to you tomorrow, brother, I'd imagine. And we'll see you next week, I hope.
All right. We'll do.
All right. Anybody watching in chat, thanks for the support. We love you. Wasn't the most attentive guy in chat. I was trying to get another project done in another room, and that's just the way it is sometimes. Anyways, we'll see you Sunday for the Sunday